This does seem to be a bit better than the other phone. But here we are, another week. I don't think I even started my written post for this week yet either. But there's a leak in the basement, and we had a nice cookout for lunch on Memorial Day, too. I'm just getting used to this phone, for which I now turned on the voicemails, finally. I didn't know that call forwarding turned off voicemails, and it was as simple as a code to correct. That would have saved my mother and I a lot of headache, to say the least. I'll have to do that for the soon-to-be backup phone, too. So, anyway, here we are on the first week of the new schedule, so I should be able to get back to the house at a reasonable hour, and on top of this, be able to have dinner, and more importantly, be able to give Blondie his medication on a regular schedule, since I was given about a month's worth of it. And he seems to like the treats better, because it does a better job of masking it, rather than crushing the pills down and trying to hide it in wasteful amounts of his prescription canned food, which I will have to restock soon. Anyway, just getting used to this. A lot of other things, like the moving date for the condo at this time, seems to remain up in the air, at least on the surface. But next thing I'm gonna have to do, I even forgot to write my list for after church. Wow, so much to remember, so much to research, make, what have you, including getting this thing restored. You can see that. As soon as I started using it, the color came off of it almost right away, and I've had that purse for years. Do you know of anybody who can restore a purse like this? That would be nice. That should be all for now, and I'll talk to you guys either when I get back or at bedtime. We will see. Well, this is the first time I worked day shift. They seem to have the lowest volumes compared to twilight at night. I spent some time with the poet last night, did some catching up and all. You know what partners do. He set off to publish his book, but hadn't been sure who to trust. So I've sent a couple possible companies. If I can find my books, then I could send those off too. I may possibly have to get an EIN to be able to publish books. Anyhow, books can produce residual income too, I believe. This year's already flying faster than even last year, it seems. I just paused there for a second. Not section, sorry, tongue twister. Watching the wind and staying out of the damn rain. Listen to that. Still doing the same basic workflow when recording and writing these, to make sure to keep storage up to par, just like before I switched phones. Keep everything consistent. I wonder what my mother thinks of her partner's congressional run anyway. But he's running as a moderate Republican because he does not like Trump at all. He doesn't. He hates him. I never liked that fucker either, quite frankly. So I guess there's that for now. So much to check in, book, etc., and seemingly not much time. here I am. This has been a whirlwind of a week. Schedule change. And after next week, I transfer over to the location I transferred over to. There's a couple details still up in the air. When they want me on that Sunday, I hadn't heard nothing on it yet. I don't know if I have any direct way to contact this new supervisor, because I really got to know that. So we went to Zona Rosa's Festa Italiana together with a couple friends of mine. It's flashing lightning out there. At Zona Rosa in North Kansas City. If anyone lives in the North Kansas City area, then you know what I'm talking about. And now we're already at the end of the month. Where did this month fly off to? See you guys next week.